What up, you stud muffins? Welcome to the video. It's 8 Thoughts. One of the thumbs from Spy Kids. Yeah, started a YouTube channel. Hope you're having a great day. Hope you're happy. Well, thank you for dropping by. And for those of you who aren't up and aren't really knowledgeable about the situation and the CSGO Lotto and skin gambling websites, and you weren't around YouTube in 2016, you may be a little lost here, but majority of you here on this channel definitely are aware of the situation with TmarTn and a CSGO Lotto with a website he just happened to find with his best friend Brock and won a small pot. And you all should just head on over there and check it out. It's a lot of fun. CSGO skins gambling.
And we found this new site called CSGO Lotto. So I'll link it down in the description if you guys want to check it out. But we were betting on it today, and I won a pot of like $69 or something like that. So it was a pretty small pot, but it was like the coolest feeling ever. And I ended up like following them on Twitter and stuff.
And what happened with FaZe Clan and their CSGO Wild and the whole fiasco with H3H3, who really benefited off this as well, blew up his channel even more so than it was already. And Honor the Call was involved, and he was actually the main perpetrator, the main catalyst to this investigations and everything that went down. And I helped him out. We worked together, and then we had a falling out, and he's on the call, doesn't even make videos anymore. And now we have FaZe Banks here openly admitting to, you know, starting CSGO Wild, even though it was kind of alleged and, you know, shown on videos I've made as well as others of him, and, you know, somehow in a roundabout way accidentally admitting to it. And, you know, CSGO gambling skin stuff isn't like the bad thing here. That's what people are, you know, what actually the problem was. Like, you know, gambling is gambling, but what happened here and why crimes were committed and FTC and the Federal Trade Commission, that is, got involved, and what actually was going down and why this is a big deal for YouTube is because the majority of these kids, or majority of these people who watch these videos, like FaZe Banks and TmarTn and them, are kids. And what it was that they faked the advertising on. They faked it, and they didn't actually divulge information that they owned it. So they'd make a YouTube video, you know, using their own company, their own website, and then they'd win money using their own website and not actually divulge information that they own that website. And we're like trying to, you know, it's sort of like you own a casino, you go into your casino and go, hey guys, welcome to the Taj Mahal Casino here in downtown Orlando, Florida. It's a great place. Hey, I'm going to put some money on this. Oh, wow, I won. Holy, it's great. This place is the best. You should all come down here and gamble and stay at our hotels. It's the best place ever. I mean, I don't own this in any way whatsoever. Yeah. And there was like some allegations that they were rigging the winnings as well because they owned the website. You could do whatever you want with it, apparently. So there's allegations of that. And so, yeah, that's pretty much the gist of that. That's what happened, and everyone got exposed, and, you know, I don't know. There's still websites apparently up running. I don't know if TmarTn still got one going. And if you have one going, that's not the problem. If you want to start a skins gambling website or whatever, like Bodog or any of those kind of websites gambling, it's fine, right? But you got to like realize that, you know, you can't advertise that to kids and then not divulge that you own it. That's the slime move. That was the scummy move. People make mistakes, present company included. We all do dumb things, so, you know, it happens. People move on, and but it's funny here that we actually finally have some guilt admitted and ownership of this website by FaZe Banks here on this esports talk with I've never heard this channel before, but I mean, there you go. And I guess he spoke out. He was like, oh, whoops, I can't take that back. So here is the proof that FaZe Banks, balding at 20, but making millions and can still get hot girlfriends. FaZe gangster. I have a question before we go on this. Why does FaZe Banks act like a gangster? Like, isn't he from like some like Ohio or whatnot? Is he like, and he just played video games his whole life and he has like AK tattoos and stuff? I don't know. It seems kind of douchey. I'm just saying, like, I don't know if that's really a gangster. Like, he's a millionaire and all, but like, what is he gangster for doing? Like, I don't know. Maybe he's connected in Ohio before he became a professional Call of Duty quickscoper. I don't know. Not likely, but whatever. So here is the evidence right now of FaZe Banks admits FaZe Clan ran a CSGO skin gambling website with his best friend, the brown dude who has mental health problems.
Doing well on the internet, and we kind of like reconnected. And around this time, Counter-Strike was kind of the game, and there were a lot of these like gambling websites with skins. Like, I don't know if you guys know anything about that, but there's like a currency in Counter-Strike, and it's skins. There's a real market for it, and some of these skins, like a like a skin for like the sniper or like a knife or whatever. Some of these go upwards of like $10,000 on the open market. Like
What?
people pay actual like $10,000 USD for a fucking little picture on a screen, and it makes no sense. But if you really like dive into like the mechanics of it, like you have to buy a case and then you have to buy a key and then you have a 1 in 10,000 chance to get this knife. So if you add it all up, the amount of money spent getting one of these skins, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So there's a whole real market. It's a real thing, and you can trade these freely between, like, you know what I mean? I could send you one of these skins, whatever. So with that, people started creating these like gambling sites where you could gamble with these skins, and it was kind of like gray area because it's a skin in a game and there's no actual real like value to it. Like the government puts absolutely no value to it. So we came up with this idea with these kids. I came up with this idea for a different way to do it, and we branded it the right way. And my motivation for doing it actually was, at the time we weren't making enough money to buy a CSGO team. All in, the venture was going to cost us like $1 million, and we definitely did not have anything close to that. So my brain, like, we got to finesse it. We got to figure out how to make the money to buy this team now, because in the next 6 months, a year, this team's gonna be worth like $4 or $5 million, and we're not gonna be able to get into this game, which in our heads we need to get in this game. So we create this website, and through our rake and all this shit, we were making like $200,000 a day.
Bro, $200,000 a day. So there were rumors that TmarTn was making hundreds of thousands of dollars a day. $200,000 a day. That is $6 million in a month. And TmarTn was first, and his CSGO lotto must have been just as big. $200,000 a day. Bro, no wonder TmarTn is like a media mogul. Holy crap, and a real estate mogul. My God. Wow, that's pretty impressive. Like, no hate, man. Like, dude, it's just too bad that they, I guess they had to advertise it to their fans, but they could have just been honest. Like, why did they just not honest? Like, yeah, we own this website. Yeah, if you aren't 18 or older, I wouldn't recommend it, but go check it out. I guess the greed. Like, I mean, like $200,000 a day. Let's say you just kept it real and be like, hey, I own this website with my best friend Brock, or I'm CSGO or FaZe. Like, hey, FaZe, and whatever the brown dude who has mental health problems, FaZe and the dollar and I can't remember his name. Anyways, like, yeah, we own this website, and it's skins gambling. We don't recommend it for 18 plus unless you're like an adult, but you can go check it out. Links in the description below. If they had just been honest about it, I guess they weren't breaking the law, like he says that these are legal websites, it gets a little bit tricky here. You'll see why. Probably they didn't want to mention this because it gets a little bit more, little bit gray areas here with legalities with the country of Antigua where they set up their servers. But so you only make $100,000 a day, maybe it gets cut down. I mean, that's still like, dude, millions of dollars a month. Just saying. I don't know. These guys are douches.
We set it up in Antigua. I had a house in Antigua for like.
Where's that?
For like Antigua in the Caribbean.
Island, yeah.
Where?
It's an island.
One of those like islands where they.
The best.
Who doesn't know where Antigua is?
Where
What?
where gambling, where running a gambling website is completely legal if you have the permits and stuff to do it. So we flew there. We flew there private, sat down with the guy who runs the country, basically paid him like $100,000, and he gave us the license. We had this whole estate. And we had
That might be illegal.
Because this place is
Paying a
crazy. Like
government
if you don't
to
live at the
give you a
top of the hill
license.
in one of these like crazy estate mansions, like you live in a favela. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And everything's crazy. A bottle of water is like $5, and my buddy broke his iPhone out there and had to spend like 2 racks on it. And we had like a little shitty Jeep Cherokee that we were driving around. It cost us 80 G's. Like everything. It's just like this little like piece of land that like nobody gives a about.
Right.
There's no money to be made, so like whatever. But yeah, we were out there and ran this website for a few months, and then the whatever, it was all regulated and shut down. And we were the only ones who were doing it legitimate, so we shut our shit down. And there's still people who are doing it, making crazy money.
Hold on. They're the only ones doing it legitimately. So what's that? So what was TmarTn doing then? I mean, like, well, they must. Wow, they probably. Wow, okay, maybe there was some. I don't know. I'm not going to speak out of turn on that. I mean, I don't know what TmarTn will or will not say about his. I'm sure he's walked away from that. He'll never discuss it. There's a lot of legalities there. I'm sure federal laws were broken. Who knows what kind of federal charges could be brought up on that? I mean, there's like wired. I don't know. But if he's we're the ones only doing it legally, as he says here, but there's still a bunch of people still doing it to this day. That is a lot. You can get some seriously trumped up charges from the FBI and whatnot if they wish to pursue. So, but there it is, boys. I mean, the saga 4 years later is still going on, and FaZe Banks comes out and talks about it. I wonder if TmarTn is going to talk about this Very interesting. Very interesting. TmarTn seems like a cool dude now. I'll be honest with you. I don't even make videos about him anymore. I don't even talk about him because there's nothing to talk about with the guy. He just does his gaming videos. He's not a dork. He's grown up. He's got a wife kind of pretty much, and looks like he's moved on, and or he's just a lot better at not looking like an idiot. But here you go. That's the facts, Jack. Hope you enjoyed the video. FaZe Banks admits he owns CSGO Wild. Thank you for watching. I'll make thoughts. If you're new here, hit the like button and subscribe, or if you don't, you're a loser. And last but not least, and most importantly, that was a joke, but stay black, question authority, don't crack it, reptilian, shapeshifter, bring it home. All right, peace out, homies. Go get a AK tattoo on your neck.